Alright. Hello and thank you for joining me again. I've organized my notes and I'm looking over them. I have... Ooh, 1 second. So far I've got a list of names. I've got a general day log. I've got some rooms that appear, or rooms or locations that appear to be fixed, like the entrance, the antechamber, the grounds and the private drive outside as well, some notes about them. I've got possible puzzles listed here as well, and locations of potential safes. So let's continue. And this should be day 2. I didn't accidentally play and forget about it, did I? Should tell me, right? Okay, this does take a moment to load. Okay, so definitely said day 2 there. Okay, so for fixed rooms on the foyer, I wanted to check if the changes here are still the same. Okay, so we broke a vase. Okay, so the microchips gets put back here. The vase doesn't get fixed, so that's interesting. Yep, both of the vases. And then face card, ace card, that is still the same. Okay, so if that is actually relevant, that is still true. And then did this have the date of the will, or did I get that from somewhere else? No, there's no date on here, so I don't know where I got the date of the will as March 18th, 1993. Okay, so let's start exploring. Huh. Utility closet. Okay, let's see what this utility closet is. Yeah, I haven't seen this one yet. Pine and pin. Is that still... Okay, so pine and pin. That's an E for that. I got that card over here still. Okay. So that is 8 saves. Okay. Back indicators. So I can turn off the key card system. And I can turn lights on or off. And that is a cabinet, but there's no switch there. And I can... Okay, so I need more information for this. There's potentially a puzzle in the utility room, so... Day 2, I'm going to write this out by hand and type it up later, so... Utility... room colored light puzzle. Alright. Anything else of note in here? Nope. Okay. Now, let's go leftward first, or to the west. Yeah, that is to the west. Okay. Let's grab the den. Okay, so I think that's the same as yesterday. Oh, I didn't notice this earlier. Doesn't seem like I can interact with it. Okay. Okay, so those trunks were random. Okay. Let's go over here. I haven't been in either of these yet, I don't think. Let's grab the pantry. Yep, that still matches up. Okay. I believe that's a new name. Yes, I do not have that name yet, so just in case. Bridget, okay. Before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an ideal spread would be 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Bring back any change and leave it in the pantry. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, there's a creek outside. I don't think there's anything else of note in here. Let's go up with the corridor. Oh, I see something. Is that a possible bridge out there? Okay. So, yep, still matches. Okay. Nothing else. Okay, so we can't get that. We can get the nook or we can get the storeroom. Let's grab... Let's just get the storeroom. Coin. Yes, crow and row. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the den now. And then let's go up here. Okay, there's security. There's a spare room, though. Let's grab the spare room. We'll come back to that later. Hallway. Yep, I still have this one. Oh, I have a note about these. Hold on. Did I list that under puzzles? Yes. Okay, red is false unless potentially written by hand. Okay. Let's go this way first. Okay, so there's food for sale here. Let's grab that. This is the kitchen. Yep. So, kitchen can interact with faucet. Yep, I saw that before. Scale here. There's a pet of some sort around here. Oh, okay, here's where I buy. Ooh. Five steps for every green room in your house. Okay, that's interesting. And then so the main course is served only in the dining room. Okay, so it tells me what's going to be served in the dining room. 20 plus 10 if you have a showroom in your house. Okay. The kitchen has useful information. Yep, let's go up. It's not turned back in, so let's grab the nursery here. Clock and lock. Do I have this location? No. So clock and lock is C. Okay. Oh, there's a gem in here. Oh, a book. Hold on. Marion. Okay. Yep. So Marion wrote Red Prince game called Blueprints. Maybe it's not just a pun. Okay. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for the fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess, with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, the book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a prince with his book, the red book we just read. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so that is interesting. Let's go back to the hallway. All right. Okay. That'll lead to right. That'll lead to the left, but we still have the spare room going up. So let's see if there's anything of note in this lavatory. So there is the portraits. Okay. Road and Rod should be an A, maybe. How many subs do I? Yeah, let's take a look. Yep, so that is Road and Rod. HSS for Herbert St. Sinclair. Can't interact with these faucets. Okay. Alright. Off to the spare room. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I haven't seen the chapel yet, so let's grab that at least. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. We have an altar. A bishop in the chapel. They have numbers under them. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so chapel. Chapel glass. So we have one, which is the farmer. Or gardener. Gardener could also be possible. They would also use a hoe. So where's number 2? Let's get these in order. Two is definitely a chef. Chef. Maybe a baker. Now, number 3. That could also be a farmer, but you use a pitchfork for hay. It's a jockey and a rider. That's a chimney sweep. That is the maid. That is the queen. Okay, so this is also potentially maybe there's also appears to be one behind this. Can't see it very well. I don't see a number. Okay. So number 3. It's also potentially farmer gardener. Yeah, I'm going to put potential gardener here. Slash, what else do you use a pitchfork with? Feed livestock, potential rancher. Most of these appear to be associated with the manor. 4 is definitely a chimney sweep. 5 is the maid. Okay, where's number 6? It seems like a jockey or rider. And then number 7. It's a combination of things. We can call that queen, lord. Okay. There's some smaller statues inside. There's not much demarcating them. Okay. Okay, so let's... I guess we see if anything's changed outside. Yeah, because I can't progress further. There's a pawn in here. Ah, yes, this little wishing well. Yep, let's make another wish. Still closed, okay. I'm gonna assume this area down here is still dark, and so that's still blocked off. Yep, those alcoves are still there. Bird bath. Tunnel is dark. Yep, can't see in there. That's closed. I don't know if we can interact with this, actually. Nope. Okay. There's the camp. I mean, this only has so many possibilities. I could always brute force it. Nah. I don't think it's worth my time. Alright. How long? Okay. Let's end this day. Didn't get very far in this one, so that's day 2. Okay, so yeah, recording is not very long, so I'm gonna pause here and type up some of these notes, and then I'll be back. So let's pause. Alright, that didn't take too long for me to type up. While I was typing this up and looked at my rooms, I saw that I also have the Elzar prophecy I saw on the first day, kind of written down in some notes, and I see that there is one of the things I wrote down was a boy on white shores, black cat tied to red flag. So we have the Red Prince was a book about all about being red, and the black cat. So I think I might need to. Oh my goodness, accidentally typing in this. Okay, so yeah, you know what? I'm not sure where I was going with that. Let's continue to day 3 here. All right. Let's grab whatever this nonsense is for. And let's go to the right. Those are still the same. Yep. Let's do the parlor. Right, so well, that's straight up a lie. That is also a lie. If I remember correctly, the parlor game. Yes, I still have it up. At least one true, at least one false. Those are lies, so this has to be true. Let's put the spare room here. Let's go with the hallway. At least the commissary turns up. What is in the commissary? A gem, soul shaker, shovel, and a key. Okay. Well, let's go up. Can't mess with whatever that is. Let's go to the security room. I don't remember if those are the same videos as before. Okay. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set security level to low for now. So I don't have a keycard, and we don't care if it's locked or not at the moment. So I don't have the breaker box yet. Let's go up from here. Huh. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. What were the switches on the utility box? I didn't write that down. Well, there's no negative to the West Wing Hall, so let's go with that. And it is boarded up. Oh. That might be important. Okay, so staff notice June 15th. This is 1983. Late Lady Clara Epson. West Wing will be closed until further notice. Okay, so by this point she's passed. The floor plans have not been removed. We ask staff members refrain from drafting them. Okay. So that's just a new name. Okay. Do I just go up or to the right? Let's go up. Code check. Check and receive. Oh, I don't think I have. Yeah, I just have the microchip that's at the front all the time. There could be new information here. I haven't been this far up on the layout yet. I haven't been this far up on... Yeah, I haven't been up this far in this column yet. But let's get something that keeps going forward and get another gem. Thank you. I do not have a key for that. So we have car and card. So D. Let's write that down. Okay, whoop. Okay, let's go up one more. Garage. And 3 keys in the garage. Yes. Keys would be... There they are. Got some keys. Okay, so there is... Oh, I'd be able to go outside from here. Tube. So E. Okay. And go up there. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were needed. Oh, were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for, Mrs. Babbage. Okay. So Christoph is the driver. And third time, Mrs. Babbage doesn't like him. Well, absences must be accounted for. Maybe, maybe not. But we know that Christoph is the driver. And that seems important. I don't know if her dislike is important. Leech. Can't get in the car. Okay, so I have 3 keys. Let's use one of them here. Got a key back. That's nice. Oh, was there a... Yes, I did get it. 5. Yep, I did get that letter. Okay. So should I try and from here first because it's higher rank? Okay, so there's that utility closet. Let's grab that. That is a cot. That is a coat. Okay. That's A, and we are on the 4th row. Okay. Let's see what's in here. So first of all, let's turn off the keycard system. Let's turn off the dark room. Turn off the gym. Turn on the garage. Okay. Now we have steps. Let's go to... That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's do it. So we're gonna go here. Then here. Keycard system settings. Change offline mode to unlocked. Set security level to high, so all those doors are unlocked. I think that's right. Let's see if I missed anything yet. Nope. Okay. Okay. Now we go back up. Or I could attempt to draft right here real quick. Yeah, let's attempt to draft here real quick while I'm down here. Let's just fill it with the pantry. If I need coins, I can go there. And I think there's also fruit in there. Okay. Let's go this way. Let's draft right here. That... Alright, what would be more useful right now? 2 unknown items? Yeah, 2 unknown items. Potential reroll, that's good. Okay, Okay, so that is tier and tie, so that's R. Yes, R. Is that C, right? Crow and row? I think so. So that would be potentially CRAC, potential K there at the very far end. Crack 8 safes. So the fourth row is DA space ES. Dares crack 8 safes. Top is E blank blank HT. 8 dares crack 8 safes. Maybe. Yep, let's go back up to this garage. Yes, button. Okay, so we can go outside through the garage. Outside through garage. Now, does the layout change? Can I get this on the... Is garage location specific? Question mark. Okay. Let's go take a look now. So we are on the west path. Okay. So west path. Makes me think that it might be location specific. So over here is something I can't interact with. Over here is this. There's another bird bath. There's a board over the creek here. Oh, can I get to... Aha. Wood gate is now open. Oh. The west gate has been unlocked. And it's a permanent unlock. Okay. Okay. Thank you. What's over here? There's a bridge. There's a cellar of some sort. Ooh, and I draft this. 2 special items. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. Special items more likely to contain dig spots. How many? I don't have a lot of steps left. Okay, so I can't pull up tabs, so this does not affect, well, kind of, because this affects the house. This will affect the house. I don't have a lot of steps left, so let's grab this tool shed here. Okay, we got a metal detector, greater chance of finding, and a sledgehammer. Thank you. Okay, now I can come back in through the entrance, so I don't have to go all the way back around at least. That'll save some steps. Alright, while I'm out here, I should wish at the well. And then, oh, I wonder if I can break those doors down here, those boards with this sledgehammer. Let's take a look. Nope. Okay. Let's go back in here now. Okay. Now, there is some food here, but depending on how much it is, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, potentially 4 step loss. And I don't remember how much each food item restores, so there's a kitchen. The corridor is always left unlocked. Let's go with that. And yeah, let's go up through the corridor. Bridge and Bride, we have this. Yes, okay. Let's at least go this way. There's no reason to go into the spare room. Greetings from Reddington. Red. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, if only I could remember what that book was. Red, red, red. Colors are important. Okay, so I don't think that's worth writing down. Doesn't seem to be anything of note here except for you. Road and rod. Yep, I got that. That would be a dead end, so I guess we're gonna go with the chapel. And lose a coin. Ooh, there's a gem. I'll take you. Let's go upwards here. Oh, wait a minute. Is there portraits in here? Because I need this letter. Oh, wait, do I? 1, 2, 3? No, I need the last letter here. Okay, so which should be in the nook here. Okay, so you're just reacting. Ooh. Okay, we found it. Mountain. Oh wait, no, peak and P. So okay, so yeah, that is crack 8 safes. Okay, that's good. Got that figured out. Rook in the nook. Okay. Back up we go. Oh, this is the boudoir. I'm curious about the dark room. Did I turn that off? Oh, it looks like I did turn that off. But why would I turn that off? Do I need it on or off for some reason? Maybe I need it on. I don't remember. So I definitely disabled this. Oh, maybe I need to turn it on for the lights to be on and I can see. But there must be a reason the dark room should be dark or should be on. go with this, which is you are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Fun. There's these weird conduits. Let's check out what's in here just in case. There's a dirt spot in here. There's another one of those conduits. Okay, otherwise it's just nothing. Got it. Now, is it worth going all the way back? I have 22 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I didn't count how long it takes, but an unknown amount. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Plus potential recovery here of an unknown amount. We're going to gain 2 here, so that's going to be a cost of 17. So if I'm lucky, I'll have a few steps left. I think it's worth it. So let's go back through. Through here. Through the chapel. All the way through the chapel. This is a bedroom. Through here. Through here. Oh, wait. Is the potential recovery in the pantry worth it? Because I can also take an unknown amount, go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, all the way around. But there's a potential recovery in the... Oh, that's where the outer room is. And a list of permanent additions. Excellent. Outer room, so that's that room. Okay, so... is the recovery in the pantry enough? So I also gain the 4 coins as well, which I will lose at least 1 going back through, so I'll have 3 coins left. Yeah, let's do it. So go through here. Go through here. There's an apple, which is 2. This is a math puzzle you could figure out if you wanted. Do I have this? I do have this spot. I'm looking at rank 4 higher. What the hell is going on over there? Why is my phone going off so much? Alright, that's just junk. Alright, back to the far more interesting. I'm just going to keep with my already existing count. So we're going to go this way. We're going to go this way. We're going to go this way. I go this way. Turn the dark room on. Okay. And now I'm just going to go out and around through here. So that's... It says I'm still in the garage. I think I ran into some interesting bug there. Interesting. I wonder if it'll switch properly once I get over here. Up there, just switched the west path. And now the grounds. Okay. So it looks like it just took a moment. And we go straight up this way. Now we go through here and lose a coin. Now we go through here, and yep, we can see. It says rank 4 all the way to the right. Yep, I have this one. Okay. Where's anything else of interest? Ooh, look at that. There's a portrait. Okay. Oh, there's a tree there. So there used to be a tree out in front of the orchard. So there's 2 maids here. Okay. Two maids can be easier seen here. And not so well seen in this one. One of the broken lovers. I don't think I'm going to get much use out of it today. Has requested yet another print of her ladyship. Soon for one of her rooms in the west wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. Said the last development was too dark to keep an eye on that. Where's that other? I don't know. Okay. Will I be able to see? Yes. Okay. Ah, the heat from the observatory. Okay. No, from the furnace. So there's the dining room. We are not at that rank. Archives. This will also take us up. This will also take us up and potentially restore if I can get a few more ranks higher. But this also adds a star. Whatever that means. It gives me the same option for drafting outwards. Can I get to rank 8? So we are at 4 at the moment. This will be 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have to get pretty far up. So I would need 1. So we're going to lose 1 here, and we'll have 6 staples left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have to come back down. I don't think I have enough steps necessarily to get back down here. Because I'm going to lose 1 from going in. Yeah, let's grab the observatory. See what this is about. Fire and pine. Yep, I have that one. Okay. Oh, I can turn this. I need to look out. Okay. Stargazer's Companion to Constellations, published in 1809. Fenneries, Bird and Sons Publishing. Richard Witt. I don't know if that name's useful. So the number of stars can affect what constellations I see. Okay. So building up stars are going to be useful. That's kind of cryptic. Ooh, that's a bit... That's ominous, alright. Special flowers today. Okay. And it maxes out at 20, and I guess each after that is potentially... Is that you could see multiple? Yeah, so you might see multiple. Okay. Guess we have to go up here. Nope, not that way. We want it to go up. A little higher. I think that's high enough. Yeah, because now we have 1 star, so we'll get at least a 1-star view out of this. Gain 1 coin. Alright. So, let's go through this observatory now. Good thing I've got some keys. That gives me 2 options, but that is quite a negative. Half your steps, really not a good idea. I have 1 reroll. Might as well use it. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. Let's grab this. Chart and cart. We definitely have this one. Okay. So to a bedroom, Red Rover, Gold Sink, Green Thumb, the Halls of Holly. I do not have the kitchen yet, so the kitchen could potentially be a good thing to have. Let's grab the Gold Sink. Of course it is. Undercurrency, Locksmith. The aquarium is every color. Okay. So let's grab this aquarium. So that's a stag, that's a deer, that's a fawn, that is stage. Stage is the easiest one. Stag and stage. So that would be an E. And we are 4 over, okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. So potentially E here. Okay. Yep, let's go left first. We will grab the storeroom. Now, the question is, do I actually want to go in there and come back out? Because it'd be 1, 2, leaving me with 2 steps left. I'm running out of steps and the gem will be useful. And I don't have this one either, so that's a coat. Coast S. Okay. Alright, that one. Kitchen. We are not high enough for this, but food is potentially valuable. But we are so close to rank 8 that I think this might be better. Because we were right on 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 2 more up. Let's grab the kitchen. Hello, food. And add morning room to today's draft pool. Plus 15. I don't have enough for either of those. If you have a boiler room in your house. Well, I guess I get a banana. Can I buy more bananas? Yes, I will buy all the bananas right now. Okay. Paint and plain? No, that's 2 letters difference. Globe, no. Brush. Sky. What? What are the options for this one? Brush, paint. Brush, paint, globe, earth. Sky, plane. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so this one's... I'm not sure about this one. Which position is this? This is in the center. And I don't have enough letters to give a good guess at this. I am... Yeah, that one I'm not quite certain of. drawing room, which I don't have, the guest bedroom, which I... Okay, so we're at a dead end here. Let's just grab you. There's a key card. We looked at that before. Tiger, tear, tail, tear, tiger and tear, that leaves a G. Okay, so this might be 8 again, this row. Is there anything I left open? No, I don't think so. Okay. So, yep, we're going to call this one a day. I could try and brute force that. I could try and brute force... Yeah, no, I'm not brute forcing. That's just not worth my time. Let's call it. I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to save and quit here. Let me make sure that yeah, okay. So I'm going to write down, I'm going to type up whatever notes I got from today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.